Yeah, De'Aaron, I think now both matchups against Miami, it looks like their zone is giving you guys some issues. What do you see in there that's kind of allowed that to bog down your offense?
Their activity, getting in passing lanes and being physical, kind of turned us over. I don't think we've seen as much zone from any team in the league as we have out of this team, and I think they did a great job in it and just being able to disrupt our offense.
De'Aaron, as many good wins as you guys have this year, you have, a number of losses to kind of shorthanded teams that come in here and do this. What do you make of that tendency, and how do you guys address that?
We have to play better. We have to be able to get stops. Obviously there were times where we got it down to 4, 6, 8, and then they make a shot at the end of the shot clock, but we have to be better. It's not like they didn't come here and play well.
De'Aaron, it's been a roller coaster ride all season long, but after yesterday's win and then tonight's game, you just kind of chalk this one up to just a hard-fought loss on the second night of the back-to-back, or is there something more?
I can't, like I said, they came in here and they played well, both offensively and defensively. Obviously, we fought back, got into the game, but we have to be better. We can't turn the ball over. I can't turn the ball over like I did, but like I said, it's not like they didn't come in here and make some tough shots, and I do think they beat us to the 50-50 balls, a majority of the 50-50 balls, so some of the effort we need to be better, but they played better than us tonight.
Building off of what you just said, what flipped in that fourth quarter? Third quarter wasn't great, but fourth, you guys just turned up the intensity.
We changed up. We went zone a little. We pressed up a little more. We were able to get deflections, get out and run, get some easy baskets, and obviously Keegan and Kevin are making big shots. Like I said, we can talk about how effort this, effort that. Keegan and Kevin makes 3 threes in a row. Now we're like, oh my God, they're playing well. No, not much has changed. They made 3 threes in a row, and now the game looks a lot different. So, like I said, we have to be better in other aspects of the game, but they played better than us.
Let's kind of building off of that a little bit too. You mentioned the shot making, shots start falling, but on the defensive end, it just looked like you guys were a little more disruptive also in that fourth quarter. I'm just trying to figure out how do you look at the balance of those really good defensive possessions in a short period of time versus the rest of the game where it seems sometimes few and far between?
I think the fourth quarter we played a lot of zone, but we were being disrupted while being in the zone. We weren't sitting back being in the zone. We picked up three-quarter court. We were able to get our hands on the ball. We were just more active while we were in the zone tonight. And like I said, we have to be better throughout the course of the game. Maybe we do that. Maybe we try to go zone or try to press a little earlier. But that fourth quarter, there's man principles in our zone defense, but we were able to get deflections, get out and run, layups, threes in transition. We definitely had a lot more activity in the zone in that fourth quarter.
A lot might be obviously talked about in terms of how shorthanded they were tonight, but the way they play, just their depth, I'm sure you guys don't really notice them being that shorthanded. Just how, can you speak to just the continuity and how fluid that team is?
Yeah, regardless of, it's like a running joke, like regardless of who Miami puts out there, it looks like that's a team that played in the finals or have played together for a while. So, they have guys who do their job. They have guys who come out, regardless of how long they've been with the team, they play hard. DeLon, I think, signed with the team last week, and he's out there in big minutes. So, just their continuity. They play hard. They understand what they need to do. Like I said, they played zone for probably 80% of this game, and their continuity in that defense, just being able to be disruptive, get their hand on the ball, I think was a lot. They made it difficult for us, and then they shot 52% and 36. Obviously, Hami Hawkes had a big game. Bam was big for him down the stretch. They made plays. Down the stretch. Caleb Martin, we saw what he did in the finals. He came out and he hit us in the mouth first, and then they kind of followed suit.
Yeah, they closed out the third quarter, I believe, on a 28-10 run, and a lot of that was Jaime Jaquez. So you expand on him, being a rookie and coming in and playing at that moment.
Yeah, he's been a matchup problem for a lot of people. Obviously, being a guy that stayed in college for some years, people aren't expecting him to do this or do that, but he just has game that works anywhere he goes and plays, regardless of what team he plays for. He knows how to use his body, gets you going one way, spin move. If you're not 6'8", you're probably not blocking his shot. So he's not super shifty, but he just understands how to play. He understands how to use his body, and he made big shots. He made some tough shots for him, and his one-on-one game I think is a lot better than I feel like people give him credit for it. That was a big part of what happened today. Him and Bam, what they did one-on-one really hurt us.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, man.